Evening everybody, I've got something to show you. I hope you've all had a lovely evening. I've been busy crafting as I usually am, and I've made this for a very dear friend of mine. I was making it and I thought, you know what, I know exactly what I want to know where this was going to live. She has no idea that it's coming away. So you're actually watching this after she's had it. So actually no, I'm going to put it up on YouTube and see if she figures out who I'm going on about. So like I say, I'm going to put this up on YouTube tonight. I am not going to say any more than I've made it for a very special friend. She's very much into fairies, loves fairies, and I was making this and I just thought, I know where this is going to live. I just know. This is just something to cheer her up a little bit. So I'm going to show you what I've made. I've made this gorgeous, and I don't know whether I'm going to get it in full shot. It's a wall hanging. It's all done on fabric. I have used my glue gun to glue most of it down. There's flat back pearls on the image, which I'll show you in a second, and there's flat back pearls on the dandelion trim on the bottom. That I use fabric glue, wet glue for, but everything else is with the glue gun. So I'm going to actually bring you down. I'm going to actually show you bit by bit. So first of all, she's got the organza ribbon to hang it up. I made at the back I put a dowel piece, Chris did, cut me off a pair of square dowel to put through the loop. I actually sewed this because it was, I bought some placemats, cotton placemats, which is something that I've been buying recently, and it was a real nice bare size, and I folded it over and I went on my machine and I sewed it twice because I wanted it to be sturdy, and I just thought if I use the glue gun, the glue might come off or whatever, but the stitches will always be there. So she's got that. Now I've used this using my scraps after watching a video who inspired me very much, Trisha from, oh, I'm so bad with names, I do apologize, Trisha. I'll put her channel in the description box below, but if you watch my videos, you know I don't forget names on purpose or pronounce names wrongly on purpose. I genuinely can't remember, but she really inspired me. She did a show and tell. If I can find that specific video, that's what will be underneath. Otherwise, I'll just put a channel link. And she did a show and tell, and she made a doily book using the scraps, and she made a brooch. Now I'm in an hour on whether to do a little brooch because it really looked nice, and she inspired me to do it. So I stuck with the wall hanging because I just thought she's gonna love the wall hanging. So I used, it looks as if I've used loads of fabric, but I haven't. These they're only like little, maybe 1 inch, quarter of an inch. They're tiny pieces that I've just built up and built up and built up. Some I've used my watercolor sprays to color the inks. Some are just generally that color. I love these, and these got cut off from a pink trim I had. So again, a organza that I had given to me. Some beautiful cheesecloth. I think this is cheesecloth. I always get confused between muslin and cheesecloth. It's like a baby pink. Then on this side, a beautiful wedding applique. Some of this satin trim that got given to me. Some gorgeous fabrics. They're not big at all. They're about that small, and I've just layered them on, but you can see each piece. Then at the bottom I continue to do the layers, and now this flower, I actually showed in the group how I made this flower. Now this flower is a vintage, I've done it in vintage style, so I use my browns and my creams. And again, this is only using like little cut-offs. You build the flower up by using little cut-offs. So that's exactly what I've done. And as you can see that trim there isn't the same as this trim. They're just little cut-offs. And I built it, and it's really thick as well, and it's got like a crystal in the acrylic crystal in the middle. Then at the bottom, I spray painted this trim. It was originally white, and I did it yellow to match her dress and the little boy's outfit. I put some of this my new gold applique, put some of that on. This wedding applique at the bottom, this one here, is an actual vintage wedding applique I had given to me, so I've put that on because I just thought it fitted perfectly. This trim I had from Esme's shop, and you can see what I mean by little snippets. That doesn't make a full, it doesn't go all the way across. I've just used little snippets, but it looks as if it goes all the way across. Then this trim here, Shilpa gave to me. Now it was originally white, and I'm going to raise you down ever so slightly because you can see I've put on a couple of them these tiny, and now they are really tiny, flat back pearls, and they are minute tiny. And I've gone cream, and every now and then I've put a blue one in because I just thought it's like a teal blue, is quite nice to match everything. So that I did with fabric glue. Then if I go up, that little bead in there is done by fabric glue. This all the beading on here, so I've put some beading on there, look, on there, and on her dress and around her banner. This is all done by fabric glue. The pictures printed out for fabric as well, because I just thought if I'm going to do a wall hanging, may as well do it in fabric. And that's what it is. So that was my little project secretly I've been working on the side, and I do hope the lady that that it's going to, I know she's gonna love it. I absolutely know she's gonna love it, but I really hope that she will love it even more, because she's really not expecting it coming her way. She's not even expecting me to make something for her. So I was going to put this video after she received it, but I'm going to put it up beforehand, because I'll be interested to know if she pops on over. And this trim, you've seen me make this type of trim. It's quite easy to make. You make it through like small beading and 2 pieces of ribbon, and you basically plait it. But this particular trim came off China Doll, I think. The swing that came with it, I took that off because I didn't want to keep the swing. But yeah, I have been busy making that, so I do hope she loves it. So I'm going to leave you admire that, and I'm going to pop it over and put this on YouTube. If you like my wall hanging, please leave me some feedback. I would love to know what you think. I'm thinking, Trisha, you really inspired me. I'm thinking of doing a doily book in this type of style, using odds and ends, because I really enjoyed it, because I love using my scrap bits and pieces up, as you know. But to make a wall hanging just out of scrap pieces, well, that's just something else. But yeah, Trisha, you really inspired me, and for that I'd just like to say thank you. Please pop on over to Trisha's channel. She's probably not going to know that she's inspired me, but have a go and pop on over. She makes the most amazing flowers, and her work is just something I sit there and I admire all day and every day, because I don't know, it's just really unique, and I love it because it's different, and it's in a different style, and I love it for that reason. So like I say, pop on over to our channel. I hope the lady that's receiving this is going to absolutely be in love with it. And I will speak to you all very soon. Take care. Bye for now.